this is a real email I got. It was a request to have a sponsored article at Deserto. Okay. Now, for those of you who know what an editor at large does, basically what I do is I create content I want to create when I want to create it and give it to Deserto, who then say, oh, this is great. Thanks. That's it. That's the entirety. Like, I'm on my own little island. I work from home. Being an editor at large is great. It's a prestige position, right? So I don't deal with the nuts and bolts, the day-to-day of running the website. But occasionally I get these emails, you know? And so I got this one. Sponsored article at Deserto. Hi, Richard. My name is blank. I help my clients connect with media owners like yourself. We are interested in a sponsored post at Deserto. The post should not contain a sponsored tag and must have a follow backlink to our client site. We prefer content written by you, but we will also provide the article written by our professional content team. Would you be interested in collaborating? If so, let me know your requirements and pricing. Let's keep in touch. And I was just like, I ignored that, right? And then, because that was 5 days ago. And then I had another one today. Just want to follow up on that email I sent about the sponsored post. So I'm going to send him a face-melting reply. Because obviously, I'm not going to agree to do that, am I? You know what? Yeah, let's just... So it's sponsored, but it can't say it's sponsored. And you'll even write it for us. Okay, great, excellent. That sounds like journalism. Yeah, let's do that. Mental. Yeah, I could send him something silly back, couldn't I? I couldn't agree to do it for anything less than $100,000. The problem is with stuff like that, eventually someone would go, see, Richard sold out his integrity. Even though I literally left a company that would have and turned down like something like 6 million of funding or something because of where it came. Whatever, it's fine. I'll die in poverty. Remember, if you see me on the streets, kids, but you know, do chuck a fucking coin into the hat. Would be appreciated. I'm definitely going to in 20 years, I'm definitely going to turn up on one of them like GoFundMe's or whatever they have in the future, you know. And it'll be like them old broken down wrestlers, won't it? It'll be like, Richard Lewis was an esports legend, but look how he's living now. He's lost his legs to diabetes. He's homeless. He's blind from drinking moonshine. And he's got medical bills. And loads, and like there'll be loads of you, and you'll all be like 45 or something, and you'll be like, I remember reading his articles on a site called Dextero. He seemed good. I'll chip in $1, and they'll make a documentary about it, and I'll be there like, thanks, man. Fuck Riot Games. Still got it, right? And then it'll turn out it was a psyop, and the guy that did the GoFundMe turns out to be like an I Buy Power fan and just shoots me in the head. It's all right. I still never got over that comment. There was an unironic real comment, which was like a hate comment on one of, I can't even remember, the regulars on the Discord will remember. It was on some piece of content, and it was, fuck Richard Lewis. He took the only two things I loved in my life away from me. I Buy Power and Phantom Lord. That was, I think it was a Reddit comment. It's like, you know, sorry, man. Yeah, it was a YouTube comment, wasn't it? It was real. People are going, oh, it's got to be fake. You don't realize the fucking stuff I say. Hang on, actually. So this was a reply. I'm not going to bring it up on screen because I don't know if there's any bad words in it, right? But you'll know very quickly when I start reading it. I'm not making it up, right? So this was a reply. Right? So think about the type of content I make. Think about who I am, what I talk about. occasionally I do talk about politics, don't I? But I'm always smart when I do it. And I don't really hold any like crazy or contentious opinions, even though everyone, when they talk about me on Twitter, they go, listen, I don't always agree with him. You know, like, what don't you agree with me about? You're signaling now that, like, I might hold some sort of contentious opinion, so what don't we agree on? Oh, listen, I don't want to talk about it, mate. No, go on. What is it you don't agree with me about? Well, I just think you're a bit more right-wing than me. On what issue, particularly? Pick one. It's always weird. But anyway, you know, I'm smart and I would talk about politics. I leave it until after. You don't get caught in the shitstorm. I'm always balanced. I always look at, you know, all aspects of it, make sure I double and triple check all of my info. Never going to get got with a fucking, you know, fake thing. And then if somehow on a mad occasion we've included like a fake tweet or whatever, you know, always correct it. But anyway, you know, I'm just a regular guy, right? And I've had emails like, people are asking me to like fucking investigate kidnappings and like assassinations in foreign countries, and I'm just the guy. I can't save it. But anyway, here it is. Make a video about this. The world satanic elite. This is real. I promise you, right? Here we go. Get ready. Strap yourselves in. Make a video about this. The world satanic elite. You can also call them the Committee for the Meeting of the Antichrist, and not allowing the second coming of Jesus. Trump called them the Deep State, and at the moment it consists of about 10,000 people. The famous ones are Merkel, Macron. By the way, this is going to get clipped out of fucking context. I already realised that. I do want to stipulate that this is like Richard's diary, all right? This was a comment on my YouTube channel. The famous ones are Merkel, Macron, Biden, Boris Johnson, Sarkozy, Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, Sergey Brin and Larry Page, Paul Durov, all of the Bush family, all of the Clinton family, all of the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Baruchs, Oppenheimer, there's a lot of names here. Anyway, I'll skip the names. I've already said too much, haven't I? All the royal and imperial families of the world, they are all connected to each other, and they believe they have a better chance of gaining eternal life for themselves and corrupting humanity. Therefore, he's thought it out. Those new people whom they accept into their community agree to be with them, not only because if they refuse they will be killed, but also because they see they have a better chance of winning. They are behind the world wars. They created and spread the coronavirus, and now they want to create a unified world and single world government. This is on a video about Stewie 2K going to Valorant. I don't know. Like, imagine it though. You're like just, yeah, you know, I wonder what Richard Lewis thinks about Stewie 2K's move. Oh, he's made a video about it. I'll watch that. Oh, yeah, Stewie 2K does look like he's going to go stream Valorant. You know what else would be a good video, Richard? Have you ever heard about this world satanic elite? Have you ever dabbled in that? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how you get there. It gets technical now. Hang on. All spiritual life will be concentrated within one church. They need that to ensure the arrival of the Antichrist, whose name is Dajjal. This will prevent the second coming of Jesus and the last judgment, and will ensure the end of history, which is beneficial to Lucifer, but insignificant to humanity. Such conditions are allowed by God when Lucifer, real name Iblis, disobeyed God and did not bow to Adam. God could have killed him, but Lucifer, remember he is called Iblis, asked to leave this life, and for this he experiences the creation of God, man in particular and humanity in general. Lucifer, Iblis, that's what it says, it's in brackets there, he cannot, like any demon, communicate directly with a person, but through rites of magic. For humanity, there are three variants of this outcome. The first arrival of the Antichrist and a fall of the Spirit, and it will not be awarded to the coming of Jesus. Then the last judgment will not happen, and all will be erased into dust, except for approximately 190,000 people who helped the devil to defeat humanity. They will receive eternal life. All the people to whom he distributed his marks, his signs about humanity, and according to their plans, there will be a new Atlantis on earth where they will live forever. The second variant of the human spirit on the scale of the planet will be so strong that they will not be able to bring the Antichrist, but will immediately be the second coming of Jesus, and there will be a last judgment. And the devil and his servants, well, it is clear what will happen to them. The last option, they will achieve the coming of the Antichrist, but humanity will fight for itself, and God will let Jesus come down, and we will win. And there, the last judgment will happen. The satanic elite, are fighting for eternal life themselves, and they want to leave the option that we will all be wiped out. The outcome depends on each of you, your life after death. Space. This information is for you, Richard. And why the world elite precisely should be called the satanic elite, or even more precisely, the Committee for the Meeting of the Antichrist. We must stop them, and let me remind you, the world is being developed by industrialists, scientists, farmers, teachers, and Satanists have always killed them and slowed down industrial progress. That was a comment. Hey, what up, YouTube? Have you seen these messages from Stewie2K? Looks like you might be going to Valorant. Let's check in with Jake Lucky and Hunter Grooms. And he's gone, you know what? I think Richard Lewis is ready to go to the next level. Think he's ready to really take his investigation to the next level. Mental. Fucking unbelievable. This, by the way, people say to me all the time, like, oh, you're always exaggerating about the type of email and messages and comments you get. No, that's not even the craziest thing I've ever read. That's that's just funny and strange. That is not even the craziest thing I've ever read from fans and stuff. It's insane, the stuff people send me. Now remember, because that was on a video about Stewie2K, like these are he's an esports fan. That person that wrote that. Because, good video. Why not make a video about this? Crazy.
I let you off once before, but you still got the nerve to come back here and make trouble again. Eh?
Yes, say, children, what does it all mean?